Hey guys, welcome back. Today is another day. It was pretty interesting, and the reason why it was interesting is because my dog was sick, which means I barely had slept. I slept maybe 2 times 2 hours on separate times. So, but we got everything done. So yeah, I just want to end off that. This is why habits are important, even though things happen, you can still manage to pull off the habit because it becomes ingrained over time. So it doesn't matter what your brain says because you have some kind of muscle memory. You still do it. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment to see me making 600 a day within 7 years. And let's get into it. I'm a little bit tired though, so I'm not gonna spend too much time. Put it on the screen. Yeah, basically, my dog was sick. This is why I also pull in my wild card, handed my wild card for my dog, so he has some extra nice stuff. So that was pretty. Yeah, I enjoyed it. He enjoyed it. So yeah, it was amazing. The neighbors are still renovating. Luckily, they were not renovating when I tried to rest, but as soon as I wanted to start to do some stuff, they started to also renovate some stuff. Um, what we see? Yeah, let's go just get into the next part. So today will be the last day of Japanese. Yeah, I think it will be Japanese, and the reason why is because we will be hitting the goal of 40 sentences, and that means that I will go to one sentence a day, and then I will continue with kanji because I have 20 kanji left for the goals of August. So the Japanese sentences of today are totoeba, which means for example, and the other one is ichimo to kawari arimasen, which means the same as usual. Now I got a comment, and that's he said that it's a bit formal, but I did not get the feedback how I can say it differently. So yeah, that is unfortunate. I'm not gonna rush into it for now, but we'll see what happens when I try to practice if I'm still gonna change that. All right, the katakana. Today we did the syllables. I saw that I made more mistakes with the previous ones. So maybe in this weekend I will have some active practice. We'll see what happens. So let's get into the Korean. Um, that is, thank you for your help. 도와주셔서 고마워요, which means thank you for your help. And also with the Korean, because we're doing one sentences, but we have a goal of getting 50 vocabulary before the end of the month. So I'll also put it on the screen. And the first one is culture, which is munwa. Munwa. The second one is fat, which means sal. Two, or like me too. Nomu. Then we have four, which is already. 벌써, 벌써. And we have the fifth one is dano, which means word. Alright, so that is it for the languages. Let me just verify really quickly if that is the case. Sorry guys, I'm just really tired. That's why I'm looking a lot on my mental notes. Let me see. No, that is it for the languages. So about the bias, we did overconfidence bias. Basically means we overestimate for what we know and what we think we know, but oftentimes this is not true. So the day before we talked about hindsight, but it's a bit different because this is all about humility in knowledge and overestimating what we know. And the other one was more like looking back how it went. So this is one overestimating in a moment for the future, and hindsight is looking back into the past. So the bad one is guessing how much the renovation costs. So um, the renovation of Amsterdam South, which is a train station here, was estimated at a certain point, but it became way and way more expensive. They don't even have money for it to continue, but somehow, they still continue. I don't know. I'm not getting arguing into it. A good of overconfidence is getting yourself motivated. For example, the challenge is what I do. I'm like, okay, the worst that can happen, which is the humility, is like, oh, well, I will be an average software engineer fly on a wall. But the good thing that can happen is that I'm again actually achieving my goals what I want. So the overconfidence, the over optimism in that way makes people motivated. So it's actually a good factor, but having healthy humility makes you overcome this bias. Obviously, we cannot do this with everything, but basically, that is that. All right, programming. We did the prop types. We finished the prop types. I just have to say, really inconvenient because it's hard to write, especially um, when there's like destructuring with React and there comes a lot of stuff that is repeating. So they're using other components in other consonants and other components, and then with the prop types it gets complicated really quickly. So I do prefer TypeScript, but I'm happy that I practiced. Um, so with the project that I'm currently practicing, we did the header and navigation. We finished the practice. It was kind of hard because you have to be really careful where you put in certain elements and how you use certain libraries. I always had trouble with navigation, so that is something that I am going to practice somewhere in the future when I'm actually getting down into Next.js, which is all the way farther away, because my portfolio won't have any navigation. But that might sound stupid, but just trust me on this, because I know what I'm doing with my portfolio, and the reason why is because someone already used this portfolio without navigation and got a lot of responses. So I figured out that if you can do it right, you can also have no navigation going on. Um, and a lot of videos that I watched about interviews of people looking at your portfolio, they don't even click the navigation and just look like if it's responsive. That's the only thing that they're looking for. This is like there are many candidates, right? So, um, yeah. So tomorrow we're gonna work on the next one, which is the section of the project. And the other one, we're gonna start with TypeScript, but using in React. So we're gonna practice that. Then we have a week left, and hopefully we will achieve the goal. Is there anything else I want to say? Not really. I'm just exhausted. I'm going to walk my dog for like, I don't know, an hour or so, and then I'm heading to bed. And hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. All right. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment to see me making 600 days within 7 years. And see you on the next video.